Okay, we are here on the Portly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo, and I am your Portly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer. On a quest to get 100 subscribers before the new year. And since I lost a subscriber in the last 24 hours, I think the idea that I'm going to hit the goal is very low. And by the way, I didn't ask it to do this. Yeah, I want to go to my franchise. We'll edit all this out, right? Okay, we're going to play the Dublin Shamrocks. Eventually, after a press conference where nobody speaks out loud and I have to read really fast, and I'm not good at reading really fast, and so the emergence of Rocket Ishmael has been a big story that continues to develop. What's the goal for him this week? Well, it'd be for him to catch footballs. We're looking for him to be a big contributor in the pass game. Yeah, well, he's a wide receiver. We need to see if he can handle the pressure of being a main target. Yeah, I don't know if any of those things are going to happen, but thanks for not talking to us like out loud where we'd be able to hear it.
The regular season has reached its halfway point.
Has it?
And as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Well, it's nice of you to talk to us out loud. Hey, Danny, thanks for stopping by. You've had a great season so far. Danny who? Oh, that might be Danny White. Thanks, Coach, but all I really care about is helping out the team and doing what's needed. Okay, let's talk about the second half of the season. What's your goal for the rest of the season? Well, it'd be to win football games, idiot. Well, Coach, you tell me. What part of my game are we going to be focusing on? Well, I would hope that what we'd focus on would be getting you to be heard. We want to use your athleticism. How many total touchdowns do you think you'll end up with at the end of the year? Oh, that's easy, 127, because that's the limit. My target is 50 total touchdowns. I already got that. But it's all about teamwork. I'm committed to working closely with everyone. I didn't get to read the rest of it. That's going to be a difficult goal, but I support your commitment. Well, since we've already beaten it, I don't think it's so difficult. Let's do our best to reach those numbers. Okay, we can add to Rocket Ishmael. That is not the real Rocket Ishmael. And let's add to Troy Aikman, who's only got a 54 rating. Give him the field general thing. For some reason, there's stuff not showing up on the screen. But as a professional, I would fix that. One new messages.
So 2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8.
This is your Poorly Aging Sarcastic
We start with
PC
a good
matchup
gamer. Here, AFC versus NFC. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Cowboys turn this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody?
How about
Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown
Terry Bradshaw
catches.
is the quarterback of the
Raiders are getting hot. It's a 3rd straight win, and they take this one in style.
You call that style?
Lastly, got one more to show you here.
Desperados, why don't
And look at the big fella go. It's Derrick Henry. This might not have looked like much from the beginning, but it is turning into something. He's gone. The Bisons move their mark to 6-1
Actually, Bison
as they
is
continue
already
to play
a
well
plural.
here
You
in the
don't say
season's first
Bisons.
half.
It just makes you look stupid.
Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
You're just Scott Hansen until next week? Who are you after next week? This is so confusing. We're going to struggle to run the ball against DT's DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. People I've never heard of. We need to run more outside to be effective. Yeah, we're 8-0. We're effective. We beat our opponent 105-0 last week. We need to get creative against Bashul Tootin. We cannot let him beat us by himself. No, he's not going to beat us by himself. He's going to beat us with the whole team. Oh, I don't even know how to do these stupid assigning these things. You must remove a talent before you do another one. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. So, there is our intro, and we are getting Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. It still has the one new messages prompt, even after you saw us go read the new messages. So this will be the Dallas Cowboys. Notice we're ranked. We got an overall 78, and we're going up against the Shamrocks with an overall 83. So we don't really have a chance in this game. It's a Thursday night primetime game, which means it's going to be way too long and look stupid because Amazon Prime just hasn't figured out how to do football games in an entertaining way yet. There normally be music here, but we don't want YouTube to get on our case or anything.
Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and the Dublin Shamrocks. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach, he's got his defense firing on all cylinders right now. They're coming off a shutout victory their last time out. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Well, hopefully it'll bring us the ability to tackle, because it's going to be a lousy game.
So out comes this offense to take over.
Geno Smith, he's 35 years old.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to.
Can you guys tackle him, please?
But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Sean Ford, never heard of him.
The numbers for him from a week ago.
He got 52 yards. Why isn't he even
And now
bragging
he's playing
about
a Thursday
that?
night game, short week. You know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Again, guys, if you could learn to tackle, it would be helpful. I don't think we're going to get a shutout this time.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How about that there?
I don't even know if we're going to get a win. Remember,
right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down.
we're underpowered against them, supposedly. We're worth 78 and they're worth 83, so they should kill us.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
There's somebody named Lane on the field? That's weird. They do got colorful jerseys at least.
Second down and 8.
Extremely important. Cam Burnham lining up at nose tackle.
Right.
I believe that's nose tackle.
Geno now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I think that's nose tackle.
Throwing is Smith. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Somebody Martin got to him. Is that Harvey Martin?
On the big sack with a loss of 5.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
And there's Deion Sanders with
36-yard
pretty much no
And the
return.
Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
You notice
They're led out by their first-year quarterback, taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
you notice he's already got the
You look at this
50
offense and what they've been able to
touchdowns,
do. 8-0,
even though the
perfect
coach
through
said
the
it
first
would
2
be
months of the year.
pretty much impossible.
Second half of the
to reach
season
that
still to
goal.
come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think that's Tony Dorsett. Yeah,
History would
that's
tell us
Tony
that the chances aren't
Dorsett.
good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point.
Since they don't
and
seem
then
to
have
be
that
doing
one
play-by-play
bad
on
break and takes
what's
them out of the
actually being
running.
run.
I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
And there goes Tony Dorsett.
Right side. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
We lead the
We often
league by
overstate
in scoring by quite a
explosive
bit,
teams are, but
by
this
the way.
team
And
is
that's
truly
just
a threat to
a
score on
little.
every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
We're the league's best everything.
Cowboys will line
They'll
up
try and
for
throw for it.
conversion.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver.
Oh, it was
Ball's put on him,
Ballantyne,
2
it
points
looks
for
like they
them.
got it. Now, I'm shooting this to send a video of the whole game, but I'm also going to make some highlight reels, maybe try out some new software, make some shorts of it as well.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys
We'll
as
see
they
how it
run
goes.
up to send this one away.
I'm trying to get better at what I do for you, the viewing audience.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Who's number 48?
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
See, they don't
One
tell
thing I
us who
love about
picked up
going to practices
the
is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they
you'd
really
think when you
emphasize.
recover a
We
fumble,
haven't
they
been to a single
say your
one yet
name
this year where a guy
TV,
fielding a
but
kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Now he's
And
going
a
to,
pair of rushing touchdowns.
they're going
now
to give
for
him
in
the record
first
again
quarter.
next week
And
as
I'm
well,
liking what I'm
because
seeing from his big guys up
they don't-
front because
they don't actually
they're winning
keep
the
our
leverage
records
game. How many
unless
times
they
we talk
fix
about
that,
low man
which I
wins,
don't
right?
think they have
Move
yet.
the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognizes
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
I don't know how to make football players look like they're real people that they're based on, and so
The Cowboys offense
Tony
will
Dorsett
stay
doesn't
out
look
there
like
as
Tony
they'll go for
Dorsett
two.
other than he's black.
The Cowboys will line
They'll
up
look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard
Again,
line.
who is number 48?
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and
McGinnis.
take a look.
Robert
and we will
McGinnis,
take a short
right
break.
here on your favorite YouTube channel.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on
I thought they were
Thursday
riding
night.
that train high on
But this
cocaine.
helps or hurts their momentum.
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum.
By the way, that's a
because
Grateful
now you
Dead
got that
lyric.
short
I'm not
week.
advocating
But when
the
a
use of
team's playing as
cocaine,
well as they are,
especially by football
it
players.
actually allows them to down focus
Or really
and only
anybody,
worry
but
about
that's
themselves and
a
less
whole
about
other
their
thing.
opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that was Barry
It'll be a
Church that
loss
got
of a
to
yard,
him.
and that's going to lead to
I think he has a
3rd and
brother
4
named
coming up.
Norman and
Look at
a
this
brother
Cowboy
named Catholic.
defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because
Okay,
this
we
is
got
what you
us.
prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
This now a
They
3rd
didn't
and
tell
4.
me who I substituted McGinnis with, so I hope I put in
Now
a
Gino.
decent enough player.
And he will go down.
Remember, according to our ratings, we're
Marcus Davenport
deep underdogs to
in there
these
yet
Dublin
again. What else is new?
Shamrocks.
He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Rigoberto, what? Must have been a hard labor for his mother to name him something like that.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I think if
They,
you're
as mentioned,
Oh, yeah.
unbeaten to this point
Try
in the
not to
year,
talk.
but you think this
Talk.
game, their toughest
talking.
test yet.
Try not to
Absolutely
interrupt
do,
me. I
because
guess
to me,
that's
this is a good measuring stick.
Oh, this
game
is
because they've been able to
ridiculous.
take advantage.
Touchdown!
Isn't it terrible how underpowered we are?
A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd really like to get some passing in, but
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
when you keep scoring on
It's
1st
good
down, you
before
try
you
to
know
do
it.
it.
It's 21-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 21.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
We draw up every play to score.
So how
We
about
wanna
this
be
for a start?
victorious.
21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a
I don't even know if
quick
the
end as
computer's
he is
gonna get
belted
this
at
whole
the end of
thing,
that
so
one.
And 10.
I'm doing
Dublin's
all kinds
offense
of
now set to take over.
experimentation.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like
Well,
they're in a bit of a danger zone right here
okay,
because now
but
you're down 3
computing
scores, and I
times.
know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And good field position coming up here.
Okay, DeMarcus Lawrence
12-yard line.
with the wrong jersey on.
Defense, Charles, very opportunistic.
Did you
here
notice him in
early.
the
Second fumble
Seattle
recovery
jersey?
in this
Seattle's
first
not
quarter
even
of play.
playing in this
Yeah,
game.
you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Though there's still bugs in the game, but I haven't seen like soul-crushing
From down at the 12, it's
game-ending
first and
bugs
10.
very much. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. I usually don't talk over the commentators, but they're talking over me, and you know, I have things to say.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One of the few times when he hasn't gotten a touchdown on every run.
They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Okay, we got Danny White as our quarterback. We have some good quarterbacks on this team, of course.
2nd and 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
And
Cowboy
81
touchdown.
is Skip Bayless, I think. Oh, yeah,
Great
Skip
play
Bayless.
there with his 16th touchdown of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
See Nate Newton on the screen. And there is Skip Bayless. Again, not looking like Skip Bayless. I don't know how to make football players that look authentic to who they're supposed to be.
Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead.
When we have a professional staff, all the assets
Well,
will
that
be
drive
perfect.
started with not a whole lot of real estate.
If that
in
ever
front of
happens
them.
in the future.
In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Okay, it's 28 to
So
nothing.
it's not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. I saw those terrible,
And able to
horrible
get
numbers.
this out to the 25. Dublin's offense now set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to put a drive together.
Of course they're looking to put a drive together. What a stupid thing to say.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
Now we're going back to not being able to tackle.
30 to about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I don't think it was a nice run at all.
33-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Smith. And this throw is incomplete.
You got to get
Defender
it.
all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up
You look at
third
this
down.
Cowboy defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
We're number
It's
one.
really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes.
Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard
Okay,
punt, just 1 yard.
Deion Sanders not doing good on
And they
these
will take over first
returns.
and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
You can
And
say
he's
his
off to a
name,
fast
Danny
start
White.
throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play.
You can pronounce White.
About
There's
set
other
for this
people
next drive by the Cowboys offense.
in the league named White, and you pronounce
This
their
drive
names.
here
You're just
beginning probably
prejudiced
with a pair of
against.
motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored
Our
a touchdown
quarterback.
on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, it's not easy for us. It's an uphill battle because, you know, we've got
Second and
those
1.
low ratings.
And It's a short one here.
Dublin's rated so much higher than us.
Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken
Who
down
is
at the
number
20-yard
46?
line.
Is that Kit Brown?
Big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Because they're not going to tell us.
Partner. Guys have just been running free in the
Turn around so
secondary
I can see the back of your
game.
jersey, dude.
No pass rush.
Oh, it's.
A lot of passes completed.
I'm sorry, it's Jay
Been an
Novacek.
easy day for him.
My bad. Someday I'll get to know who's.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1918.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Cowboys open the lead up to 34-0.
I know we're getting off to a slow start. I'm sorry about that.
Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Cowboys 30.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So the rating system apparently
This
means
offense
nothing.
back out and set to go for their next drive.
Because remember, we're going to have that
They
terrible
find
uphill
themselves in a
battle.
good-sized hole here and a good-sized hole
Impossible to
early
win.
on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Okay, now I'm lined up as Leon Lett.
They'll start with the option. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
I think was the right tackle.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
Now I'm
pickup.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
It's 2nd and 8.
And, you know,
In
on the
motion,
field,
tight
he's wearing
end.
the right uniform.
On
In those
second down,
pictures,
here. And he is
where they're
met.
highlighted,
Scrimmage,
he's
and
wearing
he
the
goes
Seattle
down right
Seahawks.
there. Now 3rd down and 7.
Brings up
And I didn't get him from
and
the
7.
Seahawks, so I don't know why he's
And
doing
it's
it.
Smith. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Davenport,
Multiple
James.
players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to
Yeah,
get
he's in the
after
wrong
people.
Offensively,
uniform
good
as
luck
well.
finding some answers right now.
Again, on the field, he's in the right uniform.
Out is
In
Rigoberto
the
Sanchez
little
on
pictures
4th
they
down
show to
punt
highlight
this thing.
players, wrong uniform. Dion,
That'll be a 43-yard
we're
punt,
paying
just
you a
single
lot of
yard
money.
on the
You need to
return.
be better.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah,
Now,
hoping to
we
stay in that
want
groove here this
Matt
go
Slick
around.
over here on the right to open up the running lane. Then we will run right through it.
They'll start this
Nope,
drive
he
out
didn't
on the
open it
ground.
up, so we got to do it this way.
Down the sideline he goes.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
A big play there. 69 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
I think he's got the NFL record, especially for
Now the try here
running
for the
touchdowns
4-0.
per game by one person.
And the route is on here in this first half. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper.
Well, they
and a
said
very
we
nice
couldn't win.
scamper into the end zone for the
We
touchdown.
thought we proved them wrong. There's a chance we'll win this thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there
by
the
72.
team.
I think that's
Return
Ed
to an
Too-Tall
abrupt
Jones.
halt. Dublin's offense now set to take over. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early, but that's the spot they're in as they come up to try
They
again
should have
here.
expected it.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
It's 92 Davenport.
Marcus Davenport.
Oh, yeah.
Now 2
Hey, I
sacks
was right.
for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second in a bundle. Here's Smith.
All night long.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
That was Barry Church got to
Safety
it.
blitz, staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number,
And it's just the first quarter.
staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their
Dion, you are doing a terrible job.
And their running back getting set to go once more. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And he has made his presence felt to the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way.
Lean on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes
Well, yeah, that's what I said. Every play is designed
that
to
was
score.
the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And Skip Bayless again.
And he gets this one inside.
And we injured
the 15,
another one
just
of
a yard
their
or two
guys,
shy of the
which isn't
10. And now it looks like we're
our
going to get a
intention.
timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
You notice the medical
They
staff
still
was
run
not
with
taking a
3
look at
tight
him.
ends here on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
We're worried. We don't want to fall behind.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
If you want men football to get better, you need to like and subscribe so that the EA
they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
people will
So
actually be drawn to the channel.
Here to pick up the 1st down.
But you should like and subscribe anyway. It's free. It doesn't cost much. It's a way to let me know you appreciate what it is I do here for
On 3rd
y'all.
down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Hurry up, dude. We're going to run out of time.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties in
the
with
first
Alvin Kamara,
quarter.
who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is
Not
quickly
one quarter
turning
he
into
did.
one of the great individual performances in NFL history.
Actually, it's a team sport. Maybe you didn't know that.
Now the
And
extra point try forthcoming.
the only reason he's able to run like that is, yeah, he's a great athlete, but
as he knocks another one through
Matt
to
Slick
extend
is
the lead.
opening up
An
running
entertaining
lanes for
start
him.
to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Or Mordecai, depending on your...
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, I didn't get 50 points in the first quarter. So I'm behind the clock.
And he returns this to
Behind the
22.
sticks. They're behind something. I don't remember.
Dublin's
what.
offense now set to take over.
They've never
See if they
taken
can
over.
put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go.
They
at
can,
times.
but
They've had
it's going to be the
football
other
a
end zone
ton in this
because
ball game because of stalled out.
they fumble a lot.
Saying that you're kind of
And
tired of seeing the punter
I'm sure they're going to
do
throw
this
some
thing during this game.
interceptions
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Gino. Connecting over the middle with Downs. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that.
Well, he dropped the ball. It shouldn't be considered a catch.
0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And down
Now, see,
goes, but he takes it
they're
out
starting
the
to
40.
exploit
It's a gain of 11.
the blitzing.
That's good for a Dublin first down.
Every year we're told
First down,
that
they'll go to the ground attack. And boy, this defense again really making things
they're
tough
making
on them as they stop him for no
the
gain.
game stronger, able
Outfield,
to
they'll
figure
stay
out what
committed
you're
to running
doing
the
to
football, especially on
overcome
their
it and
early
all
downs.
that.
They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard,
I'm
they
not
look to
seeing
push
it.
forward here on 2nd down and 11.
I think even when they're overcoming our blitz, they're just getting lucky because I don't see any
And
proof
that is
that they
incomplete.
are following the trend. Is that Taco Bell?
He could not hang on. It's 3rd
It's somebody
down.
Bell. And we do have a guy named Taco
Tough
Bell.
spot, needing 11
Basically
yards to pick
because
up the
they know
first.
how to pronounce the word Bell and the word taco. The commentators do, so I wanted to have a guy
Play
named
action.
Taco Bell.
It's Smith. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Our passing game is in great sync. It's their passing game. that isn't. Now come on, Dion, you got to do something with this.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. The run through in this first
It just
half.
crashed again.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
I don't think anyone's ever come back from being 49 points in the hole in NFL history. Now, I could be wrong. I didn't check the record books. I think that's Brown.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yep, that's Kid Brown.
Great play there. 70
Now, I don't know why they're not saying his name. They know how to
Cowboys
pronounce
able
the
to
word
add
Brown.
on to their first
Hey,
half
Kid
lead.
Brown.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Most of our team is
And
rookies.
a rout is on here in this first half.
So they're right. We're going to be a force for a long time. For the
The
longest
kick team
time.
out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
For the longest. Okay, now guys, do some good tackling now.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over.
You keep saying that,
right now
and they
these
never
guys
take it
are
over.
Shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit.
It hasn't just
maybe
been
get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It hasn't been just
First play
3
of the
straight
drive goes
drives
the
where they had to
wrong way.
punt.
Here's
They've
second
punted
and
on
12.
every single drive of the game.
Downs going in motion left.
Oh, except the ones where they
Forward to him on the
fumbled. I
touchpass.
forgot about the ones where they
And
fumbled.
he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
For 9.
Third and 3.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him.
Dude, this is why I should blitz
And
more.
he'll be taken down, but
He
he
never
does
would have had all
first
that
down
time.
yardage.
And a Dublin first
To find
down.
his receiver.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. And that is incomplete. No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
We're not just a little
Some of the
too
fans
good.
here don't
We're
seem
a lot
too
too
happy
good.
about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The fans or the players?
Again, Smith. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3. It's 3rd and 7.
Smith.
I do like seeing him run around. Though I don't remember who 92 is. It's not Davenport.
Well, for
Thought it
last
was,
week's
but it
performance,
looked
which
like
was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Dion, come on.
Yards on the punt, no return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
Now we're
The
gonna
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
run behind Walter Martin over here. on the
They'll start
left.
on the ground here on first
There you
down.
go.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
You think he is the world record holder of the world, according to your commentators, so you would think he would be strong. And he's a rookie.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And his skin looks brown now. Remember, he was black earlier.
Simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh,
And he rips that one incomplete there.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable
Oh,
to
this
haul
is
it in
one
and
of the
take it
few-
the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
this is one of the few third downs we've had in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. But he won't quite make it.
Oh,
He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
We're going for it on
Stopped him in
fourth
his
down.
tracks. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll set up the throw.
And it's Skip Bayless again.
That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
First down, Cowboys.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So we're not scoring as fast as we did in the first quarter, but we are ahead so far, which is helpful.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
A lot of
we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A lot of times the team that's
Here's
ahead
2nd
at
and
the
7.
end on points will win.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Oh, I thought it was a pass
Get
play.
about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number 1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
I don't think they should be confident. They're losing by 56 points, and we're in the red zone. If you're on the other side of that, you should
On
not
3rd
have
and short, they'll
confidence.
try and pick it up through the
Or
air.
confidence
And
in
they'll
even
take it
meaning.
into the end zone.
There's Brown again.
A touchdown. A
Hit
great
Brown.
effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the
Should be.
analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on, guys, learn how to
Able to
tackle.
take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Don't even mention the reset button.
And they'll begin by running the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Ready? 90%.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Oh, they gave him too much time.
That'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That should have been intentional grounding. There was nobody near
Now it's Smith.
where he threw it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Is that
Passing
Davenport?
game not in
I'm not
sync
sure who
here
got
early.
it.
And now it's 4th down.
Because the commentators won't tell us.
As he'll come on to kick this one away.
You're just too jealous of what I've been able to accomplish. Other than with Deion Sanders
here on the punt. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
2nd and 4.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And that is,
it's a first down.
I can't remember who that is. 46 is, maybe Jay Novacek? Or is it 86 that's Jay Novacek?
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in one.
That's Ballantyne, 86. So.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
Well, we wanted to score before the half because we haven't really scored that much in this second quarter. Luckily, we did have a few points in the first quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Lions, go.
And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Back to throw.
And Skip Bayless again.
What a great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again.
Apparently in real life.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
Extra point forthcoming.
I'm pretty sure we have the best record this season.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Since we haven't lost any.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
We're very rarely behind in
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up.
They got to the quarterback, but it was too late.
That's good.
Gino now to throw.
Don't give him that much time.
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I don't know why their
as
coach
talk
is smiling.
things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It's not like his team's doing anything he should be pleased about.
Throwing is Smith.
Oi.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
I complain about what they do. That was Malik Luther on the tackle. I complain about how they're doing, and then they get a really good play against my defense. But we just took it back.
Smith as he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Smith now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Under pressure.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one,
they don't have a realistic chance.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The prognosticator said we didn't have a chance to win the game, so
and it likely forces a punt situation.
It's their fault.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to kick it away.
Rigoberto. See, if you have a name like Rigoberto, I think you have to become a football player.
They keep him to just a yard
because you grow up with the name Rigoberto,
and
and
for
so
this next drive.
You probably have to
huge
fight
lead
a lot.
Already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And that is Hill.
And out across midfield down to the 40.
Is his first name Calvin? No, I think it's Tony.
For 30 yards.
He's supposed to be black too.
Not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
By the way, we were supposed to get 150 yards for Rocket Ismail. I don't think he's even in the game.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Hands it off out of the gun. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
We need points. They want me to hit a 58-yard field goal. I don't know whether I don't know if I can do that. And I should have listened to them. I'm terrible at kicking.
But it's no good. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team. Brandon.
So they didn't
Scotty,
even
thank you as always.
tell us
well,
what's
likely
going
2
on
very
in the rest
different
of the
halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. The Cowboys will get the football.
I don't know why they didn't tell us about the rest of the league. It's supposed to be a halftime show.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
All offenses are led by their
very strong
quarterbacks.
first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
Oh, by a lot.
About
I mean,
set for this
like
next drive
almost
by the
triple
Cowboys
the
offense.
nearest
They'll start this drive out on the
competitor.
ground.
Well, we haven't seen this before.
Down the right sideline.
Oh, he didn't get the touchdown.
A big play here for Dallas. 46
Most rush yards in a single game. 382 yards.
I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
So with 380 and change yards. Tony Dorsett having a good day. Now that one wasn't Dorsett. That was, I don't remember who 34 is. It could be Herschel Walker, maybe?
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Yeah, I think that was Herschel Walker. So we have Tony Dorsett, and we have Emmitt Smith, and we have Herschel Walker as our halfbacks. I mean, it's not bad.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got it.
That's Brown, I think.
From 6
Yep,
yards
Kit Brown,
away.
the tight end.
And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are
Well,
telling
Kit Brown's
me something
a
I'm
rookie
having
as
trouble
well.
believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
So, for people who weren't with us for the first season, we won the Super Bowl in the first season. And then afterwards, because everybody wanted so much money, we fired almost all of our players that won us the Super Bowl, including, Dak Prescott, a really highly
And
ranked
it's capped
quarterback.
off for the Cowboys touchdown.
That's why we have such low, when it tells you
The
the
kickoff team on
overall
the field now as they will send this one away.
ratings of the team, that's why we have such low ratings, is because almost everybody
And they'll get him down inside
is a rookie on
the
this
30 to
team.
27.
But as
Now
you
we
can see,
check the
it doesn't
glance
seem
of
to be
the
getting
offense as
in
they
the way
work
of
their way
scoring.
back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Don't say stupid things. Of course they're looking to put a
They'll
drive
start on the
together.
ground here on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after
If they're going to
him.
try and come back through the air, they're going to have to
From the gun, here's
get the
Smith.
ball out a lot
He
faster.
had him. He was open, but he
Hey, there
couldn't
was
get it to
nobody
him. It's
over there.
incomplete.
And they certainly are letting
That
up
should be
today,
intentional
partner, because
ground.
they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They're going for it on 4th and 1, and he gets it, of
He
course.
will be knocked down hard, but he will
Because we're not
have the
tackling.
first down.
That's good for a Dublin.
I mean, Bill Bates was right there and didn't tackle it.
10 at the 42.
Downs going in motion left. Smith. His pass left side to Downs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. We got to get an interception or a fumble
On
or
the
something.
option, it's Smith himself. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Hey, if he's stupid enough to think that
Play
he
number
can
7 now coming
run
up on the
against
drive.
us,
3rd and 5.
he deserves what he gets.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, Smith.
Oh,
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
okay, so illegal touching.
Boy,
I
so
don't know what
else
that
could go wrong
means.
for him here. It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline, because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it.
Hey,
It's an easy call for the officials.
Deion Sanders actually gets a good return. Fine.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well.
Actually, I don't think we lost any in our first season, so we've gone more than 2 months without a loss. We've gone a year and a half without a loss.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Tony Dorsett again.
2-yard gain, second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Is that Jay Novacek?
He stops right at midfield. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
First down, Dallas.
Yeah, for a game where there's like 8 rushing touchdowns. 60 evil, 60 evil.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
I don't want to be pushed back.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Tackled by Keon White. A gain of 2.
2nd and 13.
At the 47-yard line.
Wide open receiver.
And that's Brown again.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there.
I knew a Kid Brown in
53
Washington.
yards.
Not DC.
And the Cowboys just continue to roll.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Point after it, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That might go into the end zone. I'm not sure. No, that's not. Okay, now, guys, tackle.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side,
and they haven't put up any married
up
points
and up
either.
And up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Any questions?
By multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
I don't think anybody watching this game
now Smith. That's going to be
thinks there's an if about whether we're going to win. We're up by 84 points.
To slip across the 35. So from the 36
and half
now,
the 3rd quarter is already gone.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. Over the middle, it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That was a good pass.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there,
put
but
a
still
heavy,
good yardage. And they run the option on
a
second
heavy
down.
blitz on him.
And he'll get it in a couple yards shy of midfield at the
Now,
48.
I think, I don't know whether they're just getting lucky now or whether they're actually reacting to my blitzes the way I
this
will.
once more. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now Smith. That complete to Downs.
And that
Just
Malik
a loss of a
Hooker
yard there, but it's not going to help.
tackle.
Now they face a 3rd and 14.
The way too
They
late
need a
tackle.
crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And they don't get
Chance
it.
to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
That 97 is a big guy.
It's like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
Deion Sanders is doing all right.
Making its way
Tony
back
Dorsett's
out
still
by
at
the running back.
386.
And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line.
They told me to run to the outside.
That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight
to
end.
Brown.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the
Skip
field.
Bayless
He's got
again.
a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Skip Bayless.
A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, we needed the points.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Oh, yeah, we need the points. I keep telling you that.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2.
Oh, there was
but
a
they
need.
get it and extend this lead out even further.
Okay.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Now tackle the guy.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's Smith. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
We've sacked him 13 times today. I'm surprised he's not in the hospital.
Safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the
There you go.
Cowboys have recovered. The pocket
Marcus Davenport in the wrong uniform has recovered.
to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His percentage has got to be huge. Okay, so he's got a 90.9% completion rate. I'm surprised that Geno Smith has a 68%.
Time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
And it's Brown again.
From
Kid
30
Brown.
yards out. And the Cowboys take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
And he's got it. They add on more.
Okay, we're up by 100 points now.
2-point conversion.
Quit talking about a comeback. And Skip Bayless on that reception for the 2 points.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
I keep telling you, don't hold on to the ball that long, or we're just gonna cut you open.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got
Dude, you can't have that much time.
Marcus Davenport make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
I mean,
Well, this has to count as a
obviously, I'm
great
happy
team
with
effort
the
today,
sacks.
but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now it
Dion
looks like he's in some discomfort
immediately
after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And
well, he wasn't doing much for our team anyway, but. This is your poorly aging, sarcastic PC witty gamer playing football because I need some subscribers, please. Let me know you appreciate.
Field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
What is going on in this channel?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Well, I called the wrong play, but
it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It almost got the
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Okay, see, it didn't tell me who I was substituting with.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Which is a lot better than watching Thursday night football or Thursday night prime or whatever they call it now.
Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On 3rd down,
we only needed the 1 yard. So. And that's, it looks like it's Tony Dorsett again, even though I did.
He'll look to throw. And nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. The Charles are still airing it out at this point, despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
No, they have a rookie quarterback, and they want to prove him.
People in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's Brown again.
That is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards.
Our rookie tight end.
The Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Oh, what a bold prediction. When we've got 106 points against nothing, you think we're going to win just because we're in the 4th quarter?
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Yeah, well,
The Cowboys.
I'm mad because you speculated that maybe we'll win.
So add 2 more to the lead.
And that's Ballantine, number 86. For the 2 points. Wow, he's a tall one. And the Shamrock coach is still smiling. You would think being down by 108 points would take the smile right off your face.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
But Geno Smith is still
back out and set to go for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Looking to put a drive together. Now Minshew. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
And it was number 54 that got you. I don't know who number 54 is. I wish they'd tell us.
Vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight
We
end.
almost got to him.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
He exploited
And
our
that'll make it
blitz,
third and
which they should
13.
do.
And 13.
Or they should at least try to do that.
Here's Minshew. He'll get this
And we
one.
got to the quarterback that time.
And this play
Not
going to be
before he
stopped in
could
its
throw.
tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Oh, okay. 54 is Cam Burnham. Oh, I'm surprised he was in. He's a
Now
nose
here's
tackle. I'm
Roberto
surprised he was in
Formation.
As he's on here to punt it away.
on that big tackle a couple of plays ago. Come on, Dion.
A 40-yard
You got to do better.
return.
You're making us look bad.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got almost 500 yards just passing.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
We
enjoy.
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a
Well,
runner? Is it
it'll
gonna
be
a
somebody
thrower?
from
Can a
my
defender
team,
finally
but
win it this
yeah, who
season?
from my team is
Those are
going
the
to win?
things that we could probably discuss.
And
the MVP.
collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Right back to him on first down.
Oh,
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
yeah, that's terrible.
Brings up second and
On
10
play action, they'll throw.
47-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man right
And it's Ballantyne again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He's looking good.
A
No
big
dirt on
play
his uniform.
there. 52 yards. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
Yeah, and by the way, you should mention that we're the Super Bowl champions. We're the world champions. How come you haven't mentioned that? Even during the team introductions, nobody's mentioning the fact
The Cowboys
that we are
offense
the
will stay out
world
there as they'll
champions
go for
of
two.
the world.
The Cowboys will line up.
They'll set up to throw. And
Oh.
they don't connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know
You got to
we could
hold
sit
on
up
to it when
here
it's in your hand.
and dance around it a little bit,
Coach, you got
but
nothing
going
to
for
smile
two
about.
in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah,
but
well,
can just
you don't
say
have
what
to
my
glory in
on
us
this
not
one.
getting it.
No,
I mean,
And he won't
there's a
quite
good
make
chance
it
we're
to the
going to win this game.
25.
It's 114 to
And now
nothing.
this offense comes back out onto the field. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points.
Yeah, their game
isn't
plan
that
is
the
not
bottom line,
working.
partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to
Oy
lose.
vey.
They might as well go for broke.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of
We need a
12
better
on the
36
defense.
now. First and 10.
Dublin. First down.
On play action, it's Minshew.
Oi.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Another Dublin first down.
We can't let them score.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw.
There you go. That'll keep us from scoring.
And he'll take it across
Who is number
midfield
37?
and down to 48-yard line.
Is that Bill Bates?
Yet another mistake after the interception.
Doesn't
You
look
actually
like
look
it
up
'cause
at
it's
the
not-
scoreboard. They just got to be thinking
Oh,
this
it is
one
Bill
cannot
Bates.
get
Okay.
over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for
I'll
them
take
at all.
my
On the other
chances.
sideline, Jubilation and
Forgot
laughter.
how nice romance is. I haven't been there for the longest time. Oh, 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 oh. For the
They'll come out throwing
longest.
here to start the drive. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Yep, it's Brown.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they're going to speed things up here.
7-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just good downhill running there.
He's got something like 427 yards.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down, Dallas.
Guys, get set. Come on. We need points.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 15-yard
And it's Kit Brown
touchdown
again.
ground. And the
tight end.
Cowboys are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
There's a good chance they'll
He
get
has
that.
really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth
Wish the
quarter
real
gives him a
Cowboys were
pretty
like this.
comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
We need the points, dude.
The Cowboys
They'll look to throw here.
He's not going to get
It's
it.
incomplete,
But there's a
penalty
flag.
flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Back to throw.
He throws for Skip Bayless,
This is gonna be
and he's
caught.
got
So
it.
add
for the
2
2
more to
points.
the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I'm sure Danny White has the best completion ratio of any quarterback in history at this point in the game. I mean, obviously you can get 100% completion rate if you get 4 passes, caught like in the first quarter or something. But we're in the 4th quarter, and he's probably up around 90% completion rate. That's got to be a world
The kick
record.
team out there for the Cowboys as
of
they
the
run
world.
up to send this one away.
Okay, now guys, tackle.
And able to get this across the 20,
Malik
but not
Hooker.
much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over.
They have an offense?
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase
Playing to
0
win?
on the scoreboard,
They
Charles,
need
and get some
123
type of
points to
momentum
win.
to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on
I can safely say nobody has scored 123 points in one quarter
That's not something you mentioned in the NFL.
in Cowboys
And this
history.
loss, it already
I mean, in
stings and will for a
NFL history.
while, but everyone that offense knows it'll
Which
sting
would
a lot
include
worse
Cowboys
if they don't
history.
put some points up on the board.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. More than one
Oh, they
defender
took,
there. That's a loss of 5
They took
on the
Geno
sack.
Smith out finally.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive
We don't want to
effort.
forget it.
They've been excellent from start to finish.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Okay, and it
Well,
looks
the
like Davenport
incompletion,
is
but
hurt.
now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Get Bayless on the return.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way this game has gone, they can be quite happy with their execution overall.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Stays on his feet.
Dorsett again.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw.
Touchdown,
incomplete.
You're ruining our
Coverage there,
completion ratio.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown!
Hit Brown.
Touchdown.
Right here on the world's favorite YouTube channel, the Formerly YouTube Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Like
when
and
coaches
subscribe.
come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here, and when you go back to the early drives,
I wonder why
you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will
drop to throw. And this is going to be caught.
I'm surprised he caught that one.
The lead as they continue to pour it on.
But now it's 130 to nothing. They've got 7.5 minutes, a little under 7.5 minutes to get 131 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
You can't hold on to it that long, dude. I'm starting to feel sorry for the opposition. Not sorry enough to
pass protection has been a problem all night long.
Stop knocking your quarterback
Second and a bundle.
You know.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew.
Wow, he didn't learn from the first sack. 97 is
Drop for a loss of 7.
And DeMarcus Lawrence got 2.
Well, it's an old chestnut, but let's face it, offensively, they've got to have some pride here because this has been a worst-case scenario all game for them. Keep putting in the effort. Keep trying to keep your quarterback upright and get to the end of this one as quickly as possible.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
And Skip Bayless again on the return. And
So
he's doing about as well as Deion Sanders did on the return.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the
He's
field.
got
I guess it kind of
436
goes without saying at this point, but he's
rush
had
yards.
a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Inches at the 41-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Who got injured?
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him. And
It's one of theirs, and I can't tell because I can't even see his jersey number.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And of course, the commentators aren't going to tell us who got injured.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't think he's going to catch that.
To the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Oh, okay.
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Did he keep those feet in bounds?
I'm not
That's
sure.
the question they've got to decide.
One,
and I got to say,
two.
watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah,
I think he
certainly
got
looked
him
like
both
a
in
heck of a
bounds.
catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
You notice there's no officials on the field except when there's a penalty.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
I don't even know how many he's got.
A touchdown run there from a yard out.
Well, that's Tony
And the
Dorsett.
Cowboys are pouring it on. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns
But they won't
in
remember.
a single game.
Just so you know, they
hold on
won't
to
remember
that
that.
football. It may be heading to Canton
That
after
world
this one's
record by
over.
next week.
That is the 7th rushing touchdown of the game, something never before seen in the NFL. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Thousands.
The Cowboys will line up.
They're going to look to throw.
Well, they didn't even bother to
So add 2 more to the lead as they continue
cover
to
that
pull
guy.
it on here in the 4th.
Land time there. And they took one conversion.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, that one's powerful. Okay. Get him and tackle him, people.
And
You're
this
letting him.
return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
I know, but you're letting
Dublin's
him
offense now set to
return it
take
too
over.
far.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
Do people know what a carbon copy is in today's world?
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he will go down. Cowboys.
Yeah, he's holding on to it too long.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Now they'll throw here. Out they go. Under
Boom.
pressure, they got him again.
How many sacks do we
Safety
have?
blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Oh, he ran into the kicker.
The Cowboys offense
they're not giving
right
us a
out getting
penalty.
set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
He's only got
About
3
set for this next
touchdowns.
drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory. As they hope
Get out of the way, ref.
this will be caught at the 30.
I complain that there's no refs on the field during the play, and then we'll get
It's
this away.
another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
This thing is
business as usual
beautiful.
for them, well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
I don't think anybody can match our firepower.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on.
Okay,
here in the
they need
fourth.
147 points in the next 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Yep, I don't know why you're dancing like that, but it looks kind of weird.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Another reason I'm playing this game today is because they
And not
They
much
patched
happening on
it.
the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them.
I think it
throughout
would
the game,
start with
and
not
that 3 and
being
out on the last possession. They told you just how
sacked.
stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. After the sack on first down, Minshew. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5.
He's
on the
obviously
sack.
not
And you
adjusting.
could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
And I think we have the lead, too.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Ooh.
And that nearly the first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Is that Elgin check?
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Huge on the
That was a
scoreboard,
nasty
and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll
ball
dissuade them
in
from
between those
attempting
two
another
guys.
Looking to throw.
Oh no, come on.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah, we don't have a good kicker.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Yeah.
Looking in zone,
Intended
but it's
for ground.
incomplete.
Did not work.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
He didn't mention that we used our timeout.
Here on 3rd and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And give him another 6.
He was knocked out of bounds, so that should be
and the blowout continues.
152.
Another touchdown in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side
I don't think the special teams have been that good, but I think we have good coaching.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there.
Obviously some talented players who are, for some reason, tragically underrated in this game.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Did we do an onside kick? I mean, we're only up by 154 points. My kicking is so bad, I'm obviously not going to do an onside kick, but I'm just being silly and sarcastic right here on your favorite YouTube channel. Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Where some of you are falling in love in stereo.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys.
Not in love with me, by the way. In love with just the videos that can be done.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
On the PC.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
For YouTube.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now
is that going to be it?
What's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think
we did miss a field goal.
What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cowboys, The train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
yeah,
for
we
the
are
Dubliners, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
As you see, Danny White ends.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Danny White wins it with an 81% completion rate, which is incredible for 4 quarters. But he was in the 90s before that. 745 yards, 14 touchdowns. I'm looking to see how many touchdowns he got. Oh, he got 7 touchdowns in one game as a running back. 467 yards. And if I wasn't trying to have the greatest defense in the game, I would have gotten more points, probably. But they might have gotten some points, too. That was the idea, was to keep them from doing it. So Barry Church is at 69, but now he's 70. It looks like he got 6 upgrades that he earned just during this one game. Oh, Donald Trump was playing. Tom Landry. That doesn't really look like Tom. And Fallen Rays. I think I'm going to just auto upgrade everybody. Because when you have so many players to keep track of, that can be a problem. So next week, as he said, we'll be playing the Bears. I think they're from Chicago or someplace like that. And I'm a level 50. I don't know what that means, or should I care or anything, but so the Bears are 3-6. We should be able to defeat them. And we're 9-0. I want to thank you for participating in this experiment. I have done some things that YouTube itself or the YouTube pundits say is the best way to get subscribers and monetization and all of that nonsense. And where necessary, where I thought it would be better, then I've done it my own way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Like the really long gameplay videos. That's doing it my way. Although YouTube says they want long form videos. Having the shorts that you see on the channel, that's doing it by what the pundits are saying and things like that. So I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to put a fork in this so I can send the individual files over to processing. I thank you for being here. Please consider liking and subscribing. It would do my heart good if I could get 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And I don't think that's such an impossible goal. I provide a lot of content. I'm doing things to get more views and stuff like that. So I think it's an attainable goal. Anyway, thank you for watching. There will be more videos of other games coming up soon on your poorly aging sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo.